What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Mystic Watch, and today we got a brand new video. We're going to be going over the 6.2 maintenance notice update break thing, which is going to be talking about the 100-day celebration, some of the other stuff that we're getting. Now, the main thing about this is that we are getting a new unit, and it's going to be Merlin. And it's going to be the Merlin that they incorrectly teased a long time ago. But pretty much, we're getting a new Merlin as the free unit, because if you guys remember, in the dev notes, they talked about giving us 11 multis for free. Or, sorry, it's 10 multis for free, 110 draws because there's 11 units per summon. Now, I guess it's going to be like a login thing. You just log in, you get your ticket, you do your multi for the day. The second part is going to be patrol system, or I don't know, what did I call it? Like expedition or something like that, and auto skip tickets or clear tickets. So this already exists in JP, pretty much. For expeditions or patrols, you send out 4 units at a time, and they just go AFK for 8 hours. Nothing happens to the units, you can still use them. And when they come back, they give you 1 skip ticket and usually 1 other thing. And there's, at least on JP, there's like 12 of these missions. So you can get 12 skip tickets at a time, and they range from like 4 to 8 hours usually for the length. You do this a couple of times, and the skip tickets really do add up. Now besides that, it says here, 100-day celebration special step-up event. Meaning you'll be able to summon on this banner like a normal banner if you wanted to, but you will get enough to get it guaranteed, right? It'll be like a step-up, a normal step-up. So that means that we should be getting like, you know, like a GSSR somewhere in the middle, things like that. Maybe some other rewards as well. But the main thing is we get this Infinity Great Mage Merlin, and I have her info pulled up as well. Some other things that I want to mention: consecutive equipment draw improvements in auto salvage. What this means is when you go to do your gear summons, right? You know how you go do your free one every single day. When you're trying to do that in multiple amounts or a lot, let's say you have like 50 million gold and you're like, okay, I want to spend this time doing gear summons, and you can't because you do it for like 10 minutes and you get bored out of your mind because it takes forever to do, and you have to constantly keep going, disenchanting all your stuff, and then coming back and then doing it again. So with the new update, it's significantly faster, and you can auto salvage. Pretty much you can select what rarity equipment you want to keep or not keep, and let's say you're like, I only want to keep SSR equipment, and anything that isn't an SSR equipment will get auto disenchanted. So that's really, really good, and I'm glad that they brought it in sooner than later. Ranking matches, pretty much this is saying here that after this update, you'll not be able to climb past 4,050 points in Challenger, right? Currently, if you're aiming for top 100, you can just keep playing in Challenger and you just keep getting points and you keep going up and up and up. And that's how top 100 is determined, but this is going to be setting up for the new system, which is like on JP right now, where it's once you're in Challenger, you compete in a completely separate game mode for top 100, where you can only do 100 matches, and depending on where you finish after 100 matches determines exactly your spot in top 100. So yeah, that's about that. If you don't normally get Challenger or aim for top 100, it's really not a change that matters. And that's really it. This is telling us what's leaving. It's just all the slime stuff that's been left over. You couldn't do any of the event. It's just if you had the coins left over, everything from the shops is gone. So let's go take a look at Merlin real quick. Great Mage Merlin. Strongest Magician is her passive. Increases the hero's attack by 2% per debuff on enemies. A pretty bad passive. It really just doesn't do anything. Yeah, it really just does not do anything. First move, Dark Void Buster. Inflicts damage equal to 180% on an enemy. Second move is inflicts damage to 180% on one enemy, disables everything but attack skills. Now, I just gotta double check. I think this is the same wording as Red Slater? Slater? Yeah. So it's the same exact move here, sort of. Like, same exact second part, except Slater does attack down, like attack damage decrease, whereas Merlin does damage. So this move isn't that bad. And then the second one, well, rank 3 is, oh, this is a typo, rank 2, rank 2. inflicts damage equal to 300%, and it does the same thing for 2 turns. The second move, Curse Engagement, inflicts damage equal to 100% on all enemies and decreases skill ranks. So at first, like, this move, like, seemed really good. You know, it's a good counter to go through stuff. But at the end of the day, it's just, it doesn't, like, mesh well with everything. It doesn't really do too much. Her ultimate is the same as Green Merlin's. It's just like, okay, right, at the end of the day. That's really it. Like, this Merlin, like, you can use her, but you're not gonna see her in PvP. You're not gonna use her for much in PvE. She doesn't do well in any of the raids. It's just a very mediocre unit. And yes, you are getting her for free, but it's like they could have easily given us Lilia for free instead. I'm not, like, too impressed by this. Like, it's free, it's whatever. I'll take it. I'm more interested in the fact that if Merlin is on this banner, that means that they might put other Sins on the banner, and that's always a good sign. Because if Sins are on the banner, there are some good units that you can end up getting with your free multis, and particularly I'm looking for Matrona Dian or Kung Fu Fighter Dian, because that's a bait link for King, and I think, like, that's super important. So, like, that's who I'm aiming for. Or you can get copies of Red Merlin, maybe, if she's on the banner. I still don't even own her on my account, so that's definitely going to be a plus for me. But yeah, in terms of how good this unit is, you're really not going to use her. Like, I'm sure, like, you can use her, but she's not needed anywhere. It's just, the kit doesn't mesh well. Like, the moves are fine, but yeah, like, she doesn't really do any damage from when I use her on JP. That's really it. Short video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think. I'll come back tonight with a full update video on the full patch notes whenever that drops. But this is just a quick rundown of what's going on here. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.